Here's the setup I use to be able to record video footage on a road bike for anywhere from like 5.5 to 6.5 hours. I have a K-Edge mount where I can put the Garmin on top, GoPro on the bottom, and to connect the two there, if you put an extender on there, you want to make sure it's a metal extender, not the little plastic ones. The plastic ones will eventually break on you. When you put the GoPro on there, you want to make sure once it's on there and you have it set to where you want it aligned, you want to make sure that you tighten it with one of these wrenches. You will not be able to tighten it enough with your hand to prevent it from rattling loose. So just make sure you put it on there, snug it up a little bit. That way it'll ensure that you don't lose a GoPro during the ride. So the standard GoPro battery only lasts for about 50 to 60 minutes in 4K 30 frames per second mode. So to record for a long time, you will need an external battery. This one is an Anker 10,000 milliamp battery, and you'll need this along with a short USB-C cable. Put the cable in there, a little bit of duct tape to make sure the cable doesn't fall out. I put Velcro on the side of the stem there. Velcro on the battery, stick it on there so it'll hold temporarily. I also have a smaller battery that I use for my phone, same thing. On this one I have a right angle cable, Velcro on it, put that right there. You'll need a 15 to 16 inch zip tie. I think they're sold at 400 millimeter lengths. Put this around here, tie that on there, put a second one on there, that's looking good. And I have one of these zip tie guns that will tighten it and cut it off short, and that is going to make it so it's extremely sturdy. Then you are going to need, let me get one. One of the side battery doors that allows an external cable to be plugged into the GoPro. So we'll put that on there. Plug the battery cable into it. After you plug the battery cable in and you hit the on button on the side of the GoPro, it'll beep a couple times, wait about 3 seconds, push the bottom button, and then it will start recording. If it beeps again like that, it says powering off, go through the sequence again. Take the cable off, plug it in, turn it on, wait a couple seconds, push the button. This cable will fall out due to vibration. So you will need a piece of duct tape. Make sure that the cable stays in there, because if it jiggles at all, it will stop recording of the video. Alright, so now that's your front camera setup. Alright, get your cable, battery with the right angle connector, plug it in all the way tight, a little bit of duct tape to seal it, Continental tire tube bag, cut a hole in the top, thread the USB cable through, zip it up, take a long zip tie, cut a hole inside. Thread it through to the other side. This in here. Put the cable around the seat rail. Zip tie this on top. Don't make this one too tight, because if it's too tight, sometimes the cable comes out of the battery. This one that goes around the side, though, we're going to make this one extremely tight. So this is the one that's really holding. So this is the one that's really holding the cable on there. And the other one is just making sure it doesn't fall down too much in case this one should fail. And then, same as the other one, get the cable, plug it in, hit the side button, wait a couple seconds, hit the bottom start button, starts recording, get your piece of tape, put it over, make sure the cable's not going to come out. And now you are good to record for 5.5 to 6.5 hours. Oh, this battery, that external battery is for my phone, which I put on there.
Jewels in your dirty blonde hair. I think you're so cool and different, and then the law pulls up and you won't get in the car, and I'm like, oh goddamn, not another rock star. Pinky promised I was quitting. Pinky promised that I wouldn't love somebody if they didn't. I'm a girl with big ambitions, but did I listen? No, 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 no. They're tortured and I wouldn't understand it. Cause they got a lot of unexamined father-son baggage. They don't wanna talk about it. Is that a challenge? Oh, oh. I could pick them in a lineup. Pretty certain I could do it with my eye shot. A little self-obsessive and I sign up. Ooh, lay down jewels in your dirty blonde hair. I think you're so cool and different, and then the law pulls up and you won't get in the car, and I'm like, oh goddamn, not another rock star. Talk about me, make it all about you. Caught you ripping your jeans and that's when I knew you'd leave me dead if it set you apart, and I'm like, oh goddamn, not another rock star. He's been a player since the cradle. On a lucky cause he could've chosen any girl to fuck with, and he chose me, so I guess I should be grateful. No, no, no.